Today is March 23rd, 2019. This will be episode 2. We will start with the end of episode 1.
Welcome. You're listening to the Paul and Dave Show. To get people to come in there. It's fucking horrible. They look at you like you're the dumbest fucking thing on the planet. They got this new thing now where you sign up online, right, for rewards. So you sign up online, and you know, every time you buy a fucking burrito, you get points, and you can win something.
What can you win?
That's a fucking psychology strategy right there.
But what can
you know
win?
why? Because you're never seeing money leave your hand. So every time you spend, you think you're saving, you think you're getting ahead, and they know that.
Oh yeah, there's tons of studies on that.
So they think you're a fucking moron. It's like Facebook, the psychology. You wait for that like. You keep refreshing to wait for it. You're a fucking rat. The whole thing is made for you to stay on it as long as fucking possible.
Oh yeah.
And that's with everything. People fight to get your attention. People fight to get your attention. That's why everything's 3 seconds long. Look at the commercials, dude. Everything makes you look like a fucking moron. The dad always looks like a fucking pathetic fool. Remember what I told you, dude? How my daughter, I feel like my girlfriend don't look at me like I was a man?
Yeah.
Like, because they don't see me do anything. I go fucking shopping at a supermarket. Dude, yeah, if I came home with a fucking animal draped over my shoulder and I was gonna feed everybody, they would fucking love me. I'd be a god. There would be no need for celebrities. I was thinking that too, like cops, firefighters, they should be looked at differently. But people know this shit. They just don't give a fuck.
Well, I think it's also perceptual and the way that people look at things.
What you can pray on is that you get the next generation of young, fresh minds, hopefully, and you know what I mean? Because everyone alive now just is either don't give a fuck, they're playing the game, or they're doing drugs, or they're just completely consumed with fucking watching TV and buying clothes and, you know, trying to fit in and who's on Facebook and whose family looks better and...
Yep.
It's fucking
Keep
pathetic.
Keep up with the Joneses.
It's pathetic.
And that was Dave's
fucking
day.
Exhausted, too.
So Dave decided to walk home instead of get a ride, and he's been walking for how long? 2 hours?
Probably.
Yeah, 2 hour walk.
2 hour walk, yeah.
And still has at least a half an hour left in this walk if I don't give him this ride. But here we are.
Here we are.
Finishing this podcast.
Hopefully it gets better.
It will. Life will get better.
Yep.
We're going to leave you with positive words.
Yeah, I'm going to leave you with this. I recommend watching Pump Up the Volume with Christian Slater. Could change your life.
And I'm going to suggest that everyone out there travels.
Yeah.
Because the more you travel, the more you learn.
Yes.
All right, that is it. We're signing out. Let's not let a fire in my vehicle.
Nope.
There's a lot of paper in here.
Yeah.
We're signing out for our first episode. Thanks for listening, and please tune in for more.
Thanks for listening to the Paul and Dave Show.
All right, guys, this is finally the episode we've been waiting for. Episode 2. This is the Paul and Dave Show. And we're in the booth here.
Just warm it up. Let's go.
It's a nice day out.
It's a nice day out.
So, Dave, I got some ideas for this show. I was reading something in the Lynn item. I also found this sick article. It's unbelievable. This is up your alley. This dude from Peabody, it was in the Lynn item, and this is relevant news. I got it right here for you.
What is that?
Right here. This kid from Peabody in 1992 murdered his 15-year-old cheerleading girlfriend. He murdered her.
Beating a cheerleader to death with a baseball bat.
With a baseball bat. All right?
We got ourselves a fucking Ted Bundy. And they released him?
No. And he's up for parole because of cruel and unusual punishment law that was passed, that you guys can look this stuff up, it's actually real, is public now. And he was up for parole. And this dude took himself off of parole and said, keep me in jail.
I like that.
I kid you not.
You know why? You can base a society on how they treat inmates, especially ones like him. What do? You can't stone him to death. You can't fucking hang him because you're just as bad as the murderer. You want to
Okay.
see death, and now you're turning it into entertainment. So what do? You gotta have to kill them with kindness. You gotta understand and try to like know where these people are coming from. I know they're fucking disgusting at times, and it's very hard, but it will make you a better person. And he knew. Do not release me. I am a fucking animal. I will do this again. Do you know what I'm saying?
I totally get that. He was gonna plea for insanity, but he decided to pull it and to say, you know what, just keep me in jail.
How's he gonna adjust to the outside world? He can't. He's better in there. He met some friends. Do you know what I mean? He finally found somewhere where he could be accepted.
I guess so.
They share their fucking murder stories.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't understand how that could be a good place to be when you beat a girl. And
Because when you're a demon, where do you want to live besides hell?
I guess you're right. Well, maybe on Earth. Would you
like
want to terrorize
Earth,
people?
Earth, yeah, I guess.
If you
Nah,
were truly a demon?
not really.
I mean, I think I would love to terrorize people.
It depends on like how. Murder or?
No, I just think whatever your forte is. Some people like to brain fuck you. Some
Yeah.
like to actually.
I'd probably brain fuck you. I'd definitely get you like psychologically and probably molest you, and then let you decide your own fate after that. You know what I mean? I figure letting someone live when they're depressed is torture enough. Killing them is helping them.
Yeah,
You're
I
ending
agree.
their misery. Let
Yeah.
them live.
All right. So, how's your week been?
It's been alright. My fucking dick's been limp, but I've been reading more books, so.
Could you?
There's a problem. There's a problem. Is that an alert every time I say something fucked? Every time I say something fucked up?
Yeah. I mean,
There's
I
a
have
problem.
I have it in here.
You
So
gotta alert me sometimes, alright.
yeah, you know.
Is there some stuff I can't talk about? I sold a record player.
Oh yeah. Give us.
I had this record player from the 1940s. It was my grandmother's husband's, and he was a really cool guy. I wanted to find out more about him when I was a kid. I wanted to know why my grandmother and him slept in separate beds. Besides the fact that my grandmother was a fucking raging alcoholic, bitch, so I couldn't imagine anybody wanting to sleep with her. But somehow they got together and had this relationship that worked, where she cooked for him, bashed him and talked down to him, and he just took it and took very good care of her. And I always wondered, what the fuck is he doing staying with her? He's a good guy. He was in the Navy. He could talk to anybody. Everybody knew him in the neighborhood. What the fuck is he doing with my grandmother, who's poison to everything she touched? And comes to find out, he got this fetish because he couldn't get an erection. So he learned to take pain and turn that into pleasure. And that was his whole relationship with my grandmother. He used to actually have porn where women would step on testicles. And that turned him on. So my grandmother abusing him and fucking talking down to him was actually foreplay.
Oh, I understand that.
And they never slept in beds together. He'd go back in his room and watch his, High Heels on Testicles Part 2 or whatever.
So explain this record player. What was it doing in your home? How'd you
I wanted
get
to
it?
immortalize him. So he's dead. Everyone forgot about him. My grandmother didn't even go to the... Here's the thing with his death. Healthy fucking perfect guy, goes in for an operation, comes back out, can barely remember his fucking name, shitting himself. 2 weeks later, he dies.
They must have done something.
My
wrong.
grandmother's such a fucking whore. He's never done a drug in his life, so I think the anesthesia must have hit him wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? My grandmother's such a miserable fucking cunt. She didn't even go to the fucking hospital to check on him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he died and that was it.
It was over with.
It was over with, and he's a really good guy, and it shows you a lot about life, who lives and who dies. The good ones die, and the miserable piece of shits live long. You know why? It goes back to what I said. Their life is torture, and somebody wants them to live a little bit fucking longer.
All right, so explain the reason how that record
Alright,
player.
So I go there, I'm like, first of all, I got pissed she got rid of the porn. I guess she found his stash. God knows how vintage that shit was. I would have took that. I probably would have developed a fetish myself. Because it's very easy to do. You can develop a lot of fetishes towards certain things. I'll get off topic real quick. I have IBS, right? And my fucking intestines flare up. And I actually got really into sticking a Q-tip in my ass and twisting it. and it's such a fucking incredible high, my toes tingle. There's a problem.
Can I tell you something?
So,
Can I tell you something that's just on topic to that?
be careful of what you
John
get
F.
into.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
John F. Kennedy used to rub steroid on his ass because he had such bad hemorrhoids,
And that-
where he became
But you get a
addicted.
release, 'cause you
Yes,
get the,
he became addicted to the euphoric
Right.
feeling that it created.
I'm a fucking true bred Labrador eating my fucking flesh, and I can't stop until I get to the bone.
Thanks for listening to episode 2, part 1. Please tune in to our next part, episode 2, part 2 on YouTube. Thanks.